So what are you going to do now that TikTok's algorithm has changed?
For them couple hours, I know your algorithm done slipped up. You was twerking wild, shaking that thing. But how you going to switch it up? I say you get to sweeping and mopping. Because we need to see something different. And you can do it right here on the DUM Podcast.
Well, get your nalgas and your brooms ready, because here we go! What up, y'all? Welcome back to the DUM Podcast. I am Don Dario.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? I'm Kev The Allstar. Back at you.
.com. What up, Kev? How are you, sir?
I'm good, my man. I'm good, man. I was just posted up some TikToks. It's been a long time since I've done some TikToks, but you were saying, I think you were starting to compliment my...
The hair's nice, sir. It's coming in.
Yeah, I can't grow the beard, bro. You know,
I'm still jealous because I can't grow the hair.
The reason.
How are you? Actually, we got a great guest. Let's just introduce him now, man, and get this started. Ladies and gentlemen, please make it loud for Tony Garcia.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
Thank you for having me here tonight.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here, brother. I met Tony at the open mic at San Diego Mic Drop Comedy Club.
Okay, nice.
Killed, man. Yeah. Killed. You're awesome, dude. Very funny. How long have you been doing comedy now?
So I've been doing comedy for about 4 years. I actually started doing improv comedy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is that in San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego at National Comedy Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you have your own little troupe and all that?
Yeah, man. On Sundays we perform. We do short form. I don't know if you know. Like we do like games. It's like you ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh yeah, huh?
It's like that. We do like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do it like with a crowd and everything, an audience?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
So that one almost 4 years.
And are you still doing it?
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So when you started comedy, you started doing the improv and then also stand up at the same time?
No, I waited. I was so nervous to do stand up. Have you ever been to American Comedy Club?
Yeah. Was that your first? Holy crap.
No, it wasn't. But I went to go watch the open mic and I was like, this is crazy. I could never do this, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's different than improv because you have to talk to the audience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I struggle with that a lot. But I think about a year and a half ago, though, I did my very first open mic at Madhouse.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that one's a little bit less intimidating.
Yeah.
Now that you've been doing it for a while, now what do you think about American Comedy Company?
Oh, that place is great. I did it. Yeah, I did a set there one time. I feel like you get a really good reaction there. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel with you having the background in improv? How do you feel that if that's I guess I can't say it shifted your stand up, but how do you think that's benefited you versus when you're looking at other comics, you know, from working the stage, from working the mic, or do you utilize your improv skills while you're doing stand up?
For sure. No, yeah, I do think I think they complement each other. I think a thing with the improv is also like being present, and then like acting. Like I feel pretty comfortable doing act outs. But I say like the thing that I get from stand up though is like I'm not used to like talking at the audience from improv. So I feel like from stand up that's what you get, and then that's what I'm trying to work on right now is talking at the audience, making them laugh, but also still being present, like noticing things,
Yeah,
and
Right.
that's very important. Nice, man. Look at you studying it like an actual. You see, I'm dumb. That's why we call it DUM Podcast.
You think that
like a topic.
improv crowd is more forgiving, or the stand-up crowd?
Yeah, I think if you know how to work a stand-up crowd, it can be very forgiving.
Right.
But I think if you just try to plow through your jokes and don't acknowledge anything, it's going to be so painful. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Improv helped me tremendously. So
yeah. Did you do improv too?
I have, well, it's mic drop now, but it was what was it?
Improv Mania.
Its predecessor was Improv Mania. So I did my school for improv there. Took a couple classes. Yeah, we're definitely changing my stand-up delivery massive. So
nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take an improv class then, man. Tony, you were saying that you've never been on a podcast before, sir?
No, I've never been on a podcast.
Oh, the DUM Podcast is popping that cherry?
Yeah, dude.
Nice. We love popping cherries on the DUM Podcast. That's what we live for.
Yeah.
You're into black and Mexican people, African and Mexicans, huh?
I like how you said thank you. I like how you said thank you for allowing us to pop your cherry. You're very welcome, sir. It's very nice to have you here, man. Yep. Saw you at Mic Drop Comedy Club, man. You did awesome. You're on another show coming up at Mic Drop as well, right? I think I saw that.
Yeah, with Lisa Gilbert.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that because I've never performed. I don't feel like I've ever performed at like a real stand-up comedy club before.
Yeah.
So I'm super stoked for that opportunity.
Is it going to be in the main room?
No, it's going to be in the Gold Room.
Okay.
That's what it's called, right? The Gold Room?
Yeah.
So Mic Drop in San Diego, is it like is it 2 rooms or 3 rooms? I know some of these major clubs, they got like a smaller venue and then they have the big house comedy shows where the bigger names go. What how many stages does that Mic Drop have?
Yeah, it just got the 2, I think, right?
Dom? Yeah, okay. It's got 2, the main room and then the Gold Room. But the Gold Room's so nice, man. It's smaller, but smaller just means intimate. So
yeah, I was gonna say it's just more personal. And don't mention intimate on somebody's first show,
Yeah.
Ba-bam!
Be like, I heard this was going to be intimate. I brought some condoms.
Come on, I even combed my hair for today.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. But shout out to Mic Drop Comedy Club, man, for putting on so many amazing shows and allowing us to, practice our craft there. So shout out to Mic Drop Comedy Club. Dude, what made you start comedy in the first place, Tony?
I've always wanted to do comedy. I think a big thing though is my dad. He's so funny. He's just like, he's the guy that gets drunk and just talks to like every single person in the room,
Yeah.
And I think growing up watching that, I was like, man, I want to be funny like him. And also just watching stand up. And it's something I've always wanted to try. Stand up specifically.
So funny, your pops, I want to revisit that real quick. Is your pops just funny or does he tell a lot of dad jokes? You know what I mean?
He's just funny. Like, I don't know. Like him and his brother, they'll do little bits when they're drunk. He's like, hey, I'm not gay, but my brother is. like shit like that.
Right,
you know what I mean?
He likes to mess around with people. That's good.
Yeah.
He's a jokester.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, was it your dad that, was he the main one? Like, tell me a little bit more about that. Or did you used to watch comedy together? Did you grow up watching comedy? Or was there somebody that maybe you kind of looked up to?
No, I mean, I think as a kid, probably like Jim Carrey. In Jim Carrey movies, he was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Was that during Living Color?
Yeah, I used to watch it at 7 p.m. on Comedy Central with my brother.
Yeah, dude. When he would do the Vera Vera, what, DeMilo or something like that. that,
Yeah.
Burn his
that
lips.
bodybuilder chick, or she was like a barbarian or something.
Yeah.
Had the two little pigtails.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse for a woman. That's what he would say.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
wild. He put that curler on his lips. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh
You
man,
do all those stretches where you
That's
like
a great
fall straight
character.
back or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, he was great, man.
So
Jim Carrey, that's good.
So you got to tell us, Tony. So you always wanted to be like your dad, you said, and you did improv. But what was that defining moment where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna crack the stage. I'm gonna get on there and do stand up. Was it an open mic? Was it a show? Was it on a whim and a bet? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so actually, I think like 2 or 3 years I tried to do an open mic, and I wasn't getting any laughs, and I actually stopped halfway through my set and I left.
You walked off.
I didn't walk off, but I was just like, that's all I got, guys. And then
Okay.
I think the host was outside, so he just came back and no one was there.
Oh, you left. Okay, so you placed the mic and then left it ghost town.
Yeah. And then I remember there was this big black guy at the back, and he saw me walking out, and he was all, I dug it. And I'm like, that's not helping. You're just being nice. And that was at Madhouse Comedy. And then what happened was I was hoping to get promoted to a better improv team, and I didn't. And I remember being really upset about it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try stand up. I'm gonna dive into stand up, something I've always wanted to do. And then I went back to Madhouse, and then I did all my jokes, and I got laughs on all my jokes.
Nice. Good job, man. Persistence.
Yeah.
The turnaround, the wraparound door.
That's key, man. No, I mean, everybody feels that in comedy where you just want to just, you know what, I'm done. And just, put the mic, and then I think probably everybody does that at some point. But good job that you kept pushing through that, man. And now you could probably hold it, right? You could just hold the mic for a while.
Yeah. I just sit in it. Yeah.
That's good, man. So did you start, are you from San Diego? Did you start in San Diego?
I started in San Diego, but I'm actually from Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay. I have no idea where that is. Is that more north? Where's that?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 9 hours north. It's California. It's another beach town.
Oh, dang. So that's close to what, San Francisco?
Yeah, maybe like 2 hours south of San Francisco-ish.
Okay. So between here and there. All right.
Yeah.
9 hours? Dang. Do you ever go back home?
Yeah, I'll fly. I'm not going to drive. Fuck that.
So
that's not an area.
NorCal.
Yeah.
No, it's NorCal.
It's NorCal, yeah. Yeah.
SoCal to NorCal.
How far out is it from San Jose or San Fran or Oakville?
San Jose is probably like 45 minutes.
Okay, I was gonna say it's
pretty close. Yeah.
Nice.
You can catch the Does the BART go there? That's how you know if it's close or not.
The what?
The BART.
The BART. Oh no.
Okay.
Santa Cruz is we have one tiny freeway. We have no trains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a train? What was it?
It's like a speed train, unlike the subways in New York, it's on top of it goes over the city.
Yeah.
Around the city. But it's more Hayward, San Fran, Oakland.
Yeah.
Dang, that's great.
Yeah. The BART's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure New York too, but the BART's kind of ghetto.
The BART's gangster, bro. The BART's fucking gangster.
Why?
I mean, I like to say it's like where the New York subway was in the not that I know, but I wish I did. I've watched enough movies and history and stuff, like the 70s, the 80s, the hip hop culture, tagging the graffiti. And then when it started cleaning up in the 90s, shifting its way, the BART said, that East Coast, West Coast, it started with the trains, I think. I might have some stuff there. I can work that into a set.
Yeah.
And then the West Coast said, we can up New York. We're going to create the BART.
Yeah.
So
good job.
Nice.
Yeah. They're underground, we're above ground, stuff like that.
Why? So why is it ghetto? What's going on?
Well, just listen to the cities I just named. But I love them all, though.
No, they're fun.
Still book me.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
it's just, if you know public transit, man, it's just. I mean, everybody needs a way around. I love public transit. I mean, I used it for many years of my life. So,
Yeah.
no, yeah, me too.
what do you think, Tony? What? Why would you say it's ghetto?
Yeah, I went to see Tom Petty in Berkeley afterwards, and then we went. I think there was an area where it was a little bit underground, and I saw like a dude passed out by the stairs. And I'm like, yeah, this is good. I mean, it's fine. He's not hurting nobody.
You're not hurting nobody, right?
Yeah. A shout out to public transportation. There you go. Tony, you also said you were a chef, right? I want to say sushi.
Yeah,
That's hard to say. Sushi chef.
sushi chef. I know.
Nice. That means did you always smell like fish or what?
No, see, that's a misconception. If the fish smells, it's not good.
Oh, that's see?
Yeah.
See? Guys out there, everybody out there, if it smells, it's not good. So just,
I feel like there's a dirty joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, just don't do it, man. How long have you been doing that?
Maybe like 15 years.
Holy smoke. So you know how to make a dragon roll with the eel and all that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
the most non-sushi eating roll.
I didn't want to say anything.
the sushi roll that you offer people when you want to pop their cherry.
Yeah.
What, the dragon roll?
You know? Yeah,
It's
or
good.
a deep,
It's delicious.
right? It is delicious.
It's good.
But that's a very popular roll though. That's a friendly roll.
It's like I call it a starter roll. It's like a gateway roll.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like I've never ate sushi, but I'm willing to try it. You know, that type of roll. Get your feet in the water roll.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you love best about sushi, Tony?
I got like really bad OCD, and like Japanese food has like it's really specific. It's not only got to be cooked a certain way, but it's got to be served a certain way. And I really like those. I really like that. I like how tedious it is.
Okay.
Two questions. What's your personal favorite roll for taste? 3 questions. What's your personal favorite roll for taste? What's your favorite roll for look? And then what's your favorite roll to make? Ha!
Oh man, that's such a hard question for
It's
favorite.
all the same one.
Favorite roll. Okay, so this is like
It's the dragon roll.
Can't be.
I remember. This is the very first, and this is like American sushi, but it's called the Blue Meanie.
The Blue Meanie.
The Blue Meanie, and I think it's eel on the inside, and then on top it's like a crab with mayonnaise, and then they put this mayonnaise sauce and they baked it.
Oh yeah.
And like
is that for flavor, look, or to make?
For flavor.
Okay.
For flavor, and then for looks. Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Damn, for looks.
Not a fan of mayonnaise, but I do love sushi, and I'm willing to test.
No, it's I love mayonnaise. Have you ever had Japanese mayonnaise?
I don't think so.
It comes in a tube. It's called Kewpie, like the doll. Like it's so good. I don't know why. It's
you
just
like shake it out like that.
Don't do that on camera. Don't do that on camera, Don. Come on.
I was like, I have one right now if you want to see it. No, but
Camera didn't get me, so it's fine. Right.
No, I like making it's called Holsamaki. It's a traditional, it's like a tiny roll.
Uh-huh.
But it's difficult to make because it's gotta be like soft. You can't do it super tight. So it's got to be soft so the rice is soft so it feels good in your mouth when you're eating it. And I feel like that takes a certain skill to get to that point. So I really enjoy making it because I feel proud, you know.
Right. And for those of y'all that just joined at the right moment, we are talking about sushi. Okay? Because you might have logged in, right at that moment.
Are we now?
Yeah, just a real nice mouthfeel.
Nice.
I was gonna ask Tony, how do you have you ever combined sushi with comedy yet? Have you kind of done both worlds? How do you combine those two? You know what I mean?
You know what? I actually have I actually have a really hard time talking to customers until recently. Actually, after I started doing stand up, it's gotten a lot easier. So a lot of people thought I was a dick because I just wouldn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But I do remember I had a special roll called the Nightmare Roll, and I made the waitresses say a catchphrase to it.
Like,
And
what was it? What was the catchphrase?
It was here's your nightmare roll. It's called a nightmare roll, but it tastes like a dream.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
clever. Nice, dude. So as far as comedy, like, and that's why it helped you with the sushi. Does the sushi help you with comedy? Is there like reverse on that?
Yeah. So right now, I actually work full time as a pool cleaner, and I only work 1 day a week doing sushi at the farmers market. And I have you heard of Comedy Heights?
Yeah.
So I'll do shows there sometimes. So we have to like work for them. So we got to go bark outside. And learning how to do barking and then working at the farmers market helps because then I can get customers to come to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Very
I'm
nice.
gonna go ahead and ask this question because I'm over here just lost in sauce. What is barking?
It's like standing in front of the comedy club and being like, it's basically just saying, we got a comedy show here tonight.
Oh yeah, you recruiting? Okay, yeah. I just
Yeah.
never
They
heard
call
that.
it barking because you're outside, like ruff, like trying to get in.
I didn't know what it was. He's like, go outside and bark. I was like, oh, it's like that.
My ass be out there like DMX. Don't tell me to bark, motherfucker. I will bark.
It's just like anything for a show, right?
Facts.
Mm.
Hey, shit, it worked for DMX. I mean, come on.
Nice, dude. What would you say is your, like, you've done a lot of shows, right? Like, what would you say would be your worst show and your best show?
My worst show? I mean, probably maybe like 3 weeks ago, I did one at Comedy Heights and just same jokes, nobody was laughing. And I think I did the nervous thing where I just ended up plowing through my joke. I just said the words, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember being kind of embarrassed about that. But then
3 weeks ago. Dude, that was 3 weeks ago? Okay. What was your best one?
And then it was the week after. Yeah. Yeah, same jokes. And it was, I remember being really stressed out that day because I came to help set up early and like, we didn't get set up in time. So it's like a coffee place, but then we turn it into like a little comedy club. And we were like behind and it was super stressful, but then I went up and it was a super great set. And I was very excited about it. It's so fun.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, that's a good experiment, right? For those of you who are going to start comedy, or I mean, in anything else, you're doing the same thing. It's the same jokes. Sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't. You know, that just goes to show you, like, you know, it doesn't. You can do it and fall down, and as long as you get back up again, you're gonna have a different outcome. It's not gonna be the same thing every time. So unless you shift it, and then it could be the same thing on a positive. But yeah, good, man.
Is that at the same? And I might have missed this. Tony might have already answered this, but was it the same venue and the same stage?
Same venue, same stage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Same environment. Everything. I mean, it was different people, obviously.
Yeah, it always sucks when you know, like, you're like, why am I off? Like, especially if you know your set hits, like even if you got that set specifically a number of times, and you're like, okay, and it is a different venue, and it doesn't hit, you're going, okay, am I off? No, that's good. It's these people. They haven't drank enough. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't bark loud enough outside, damn it.
Yeah.
DMX wasn't drunk. Tony, so you said that, you know, comedy helps you with, you know, just talking to people in general. Is it still something that you kind of go through every once in a while, or like you're fixed, you're good?
I wouldn't say I'm fixed, but it's definitely a lot easier. I notice, if the more tired I am, the more difficult it is. But I think the biggest thing is like with comedy, just being comfortable failing.
Yeah.
And then same thing with socializing, conversating. You just can't. You just say what's on your mind, and if they don't like it, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked because I started comedy for that same reason. I had to me I had communication issues. It didn't matter where I would go. It just seemed like people would look at me and I was speaking another language, and it frustrated me. So it's definitely helped me at my job. But you're right. Like if I'm stressed or maybe not in the mood to talk to people or whatever it is, like it starts creeping up again. Like it happened to me this past week where it was just like I didn't want to talk to anybody, and I felt like a dick. I did, but at the same time I was like, it's not my job. It's not what they pay me to do here. Like, so I'm just gonna come here and do my job and feel okay about it, and that should be fine. But it did kind of kick me in the butt a little bit when I was just like, well, you do comedy, you should be able to, I don't know, handle this crowd. I don't. It was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you on them, man. Definitely.
No, it's hard, but it's that's why I tell a lot of people like who have social issue skills. I'm like, dude, try comedy. Like, you don't have to want to be a performer, but take a class or something. It'll get you out of your shell, and it'll change your life. It's amazing.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's up?
Quick question, man. So you said you did improv. You're good at sushi and whatnot, but what's the end goal? Are you just doing stand up? Just to test the waters, or what's the goal doing stand up?
No, I think I definitely want to get into stand up the most. I could see that more being like a career, and that's what I really want to do is be a pro stand up comedian.
Touring stand up comedian.
Yeah, not famous, just paid. You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel that. Just you can live off of the funds.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't have to be big dog, big time, face everywhere, famous.
No. I heard a lot of clean comedians can make pretty good money at like conventions for businesses and stuff.
This.
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
what's your go on? Do you do clean, or have you done a clean show?
I've done clean shows, but I feel like I'm so borderline. It's a lot of sexual innuendos, Yeah. I don't know if I could do totally clean.
But yeah, I don't know. The way it was put to me from a great man who actually, I do believe he helped sponsor this show, Tony Vicic, over there at comedyschools.com. Little shout out. But, I was real argumentative about that, and I'm still, I'm not some clean comic by any means, but the way it was broken down to me was, think about like my favorite artists, my favorite rap artists, right? Gangster rap. Like even those guys, when they put out that sticker, parental explicit lyrics, that's really what they meant. And that's how they got their message across. But for those funds to really come in, they said, you got to do clean. If you want your stuff to play on the radio or do music videos, you're going to have to. And granted, that was years ago.
Yeah.
We got so many apps now and so many things, but also we got cancel culture and all, who knows where things are going to turn here, say in the next, 6 months.
Yeah.
But again, I also feel like it's one of those things where your crowd's going to find you.
For sure. Yeah.
So, and if you're real good, the money will come too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But, it's fun. What about you guys?
For me, Tony, thanks for asking the return question, man. I want to be in the background, running the shows, running the business, hiring the people. I got an LLC. I would like to just gradually disappear into the shadows. Just be stinky, filthy, fucking rich. And nobody knows who Kev The Allstar is, but someone in the shadows is like, who the hell's that guy? And they're like, Oh, that's Kev. I mean, Kev the Allstar, you know.
Yeah.
That
He's got
Yeah,
the
Tony,
money.
the owner. Yeah,
would be dope.
Hell yeah.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Same thing for me too, man. I would like to. I mean, of course, the dream is to, make it big or whatever. But the fame's not all that for me. I would love to own a club at some point.
That'd be sick.
Uh, to me, that would be like my end goal because it's like I don't know. I keep telling everybody, and it's starting to sound so cliche, but like just doing the things that I love or being surrounded with the things that I love the older that I get,
Mhm.
being able to die laughing basically is how I want to go. So just surrounding myself with all that. So why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've learned anything from comedy, what was the biggest or best lesson that you've learned from it?
I think I try to like be what I think people want me to be. But from doing comedy, I've learned that people really love me for my flaws.
Mm.
Nice.
And then I know I get the biggest laughs when I make mistakes too.
Yeah.
And then that's really made me just kind of really accept myself and be happy about it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Hell yeah. Because
Message. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, 18 and above, because we keep the youth in our hearts. It's time for the Jiggity Joke Session on the DUM Podcast with your boy, Dario, and me.
Yeah. Great intro, Kev. Great intro. It was awesome.
That was amazing.
Very nice. KevTheAllstar.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. The Jiggity Joke Session with 3 comics. Count them. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get this Jiggity Joke Session started with our special guest, Tony. That is you, sir. So whenever you are ready.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Shit got real. He turned the hat around. Watch out.
I know. Oh, so I was actually asking if I turn, because I'm on my phone. If I turn it, is that going to mess everything up?
Doesn't matter. It's better this way.
Right.
If you turn it the other way, you'll have like the space or whatever when I
on
edit
the sides, the black box on the side.
Okay. I'm going to turn my head to read this.
That's perfect.
Yeah?
That's
Okay.
going to add to the DUM Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
You an original right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Always.
Just say this is how I read.
This is how I read. I have a neck problem.
You're a southpaw reader.
Yes. All right. I'm going to do this. All right. It's got to suck to live outside, especially with all this wind. I feel bad for them. I do. They work so hard to get nowhere. It must be exhausting to be a bird.
Yeah, with all these Santa Ana wins, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that joke was going to homeless people.
Oh,
But I was like,
Going to the clouds.
you can't punch down. You got to punch up, and that's where the birds are.
no, for sure. I was like, this is. Wait, that took me a second. That was funny.
All dumb, all the time, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
That's our slogan. All dumb, all the time.
Yep. Kev The Allstar, you are up, sir.
I don't know why I think that's so funny, but that's fucking funny. Y'all ain't laughing? Fucking, yeah, I'll be nice. All right, here we go. Your favorite reader and crown eater, Simplify. I have OCD, but not. See, I'm going to start over. Just like that. 2 words into it, I messed it up. We're keeping it. It's recorded. It's okay. Ain't no shame in my game. DUM Podcast, baby. I have OCD, but nobody knows because I'm very good at hiding it. Then a girl I was seeing asked me if I had OCD, and I said, yes. How did you know? And she says, oh, I just noticed some small things like after the first time we had sex, you folded my clothes.
Nah,
It's good.
good one. Good read, KevTheAllstar.com. Alrighty, sir. It is my turn. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Go ahead, Don Dario.
The other day I saw a TikTok video of this chick, the twerking queen, complaining that her page had lost followers and was not receiving her normal viewers. So I left a comment. Twerking is done. Try sweeping and mopping. Nice.
Yeah.
Twerking chick. Get to work. Can't just keep
Yeah.
backing that thing up all day.
Want to see something new?
No more
All right.
twerking. Get to working.
No more twerking. Get to working.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There you
There
go.
it is. There it with the
There it
punch up, baby.
Got you.
All right, Tony, you are up, sir.
Do you know why South African Elon Musk created his version of the electric car?
Why?
Because he's from Mad at Gas Car.
Nice. He probably is mad at gas probably right now.
You gotta
That's a
send
good
that to
joke.
him.
I like that. That was
That was
dumb.
very
That was dumb. Yeah, that belonged here. That was a good dumb
Yeah,
joke.
that's good.
All right, Kev, you are up, sir.
All right, let's go. It's weird to picture old people that are still cussing, but that's Gen Xers. Well, we'll be the first grandparents of our deathbeds still calling people bitch or a motherfucker, not a motherfucker like the racist, but motherfucker like Bernie Mac or Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker.
Yes.
Jeez, that was so good.
I was
Badass
so
motherfucker on the wallet. Okay, not really. I thought my screen was fucked up.
beautiful.
Nope, didn't see that. Good read, Kev. That was the best read you've ever done on the DUM podcast. I just got shout out to KevTheAllstar.com for a great read.
Very good.
Yeah, all right.
All right, that was a great read. It is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My dad used to beat me when I was a kid, and it was hard growing up with that. But I just had to accept the fact that he is just better at basketball than me. I should have practiced more.
I'm sorry. about that.
Nice. Nice. Good one. Good joke, whoever wrote that. All right, Tony. Actually, that's Tony's joke. So good joke, Tony.
Thanks.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Hearing it, I don't know if I'm ever gonna say that joke.
You probably
Well, so-
add
hey,
so
Tony,
much to
look,
it, though.
look,
Your
Tony.
acting's probably way better than
Tony,
this
look,
dumb
that-
guy.
That's the thing of the DUM podcast. When
Yeah.
you write jokes and somebody else, when you hear somebody else do your stuff, you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's not even how it's supposed to come out. And then
I'm
you're like, okay, did
yeah.
I pull it from a set? Also,
Yeah.
Like,
I
so,
know, that's just
It's a
That's not-
learning.
yeah.
It's a learning experience on the DUM podcast. You
For
you
sure,
come in
yeah.
a little dumb, you leave a little dumb, but you learn something.
shit,
For
you should have
sure.
seen me 3 years ago trying to read. It was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gotten way better at reading. That's
Got
for
a lot
sure.
better.
yeah. It's hard to cold read. It's hard.
It is very hard to read. All right, Tony, you are up, sir. Last
All
one.
right. This one. All right. Okay. So Generation X has always had a weird style and it will continue forever. We'll be the first to rock horseshoe pattern baldness and dreadlocks. You know, party in the back and I'm having a heart attack in the front.
Oh, that was good.
Very nice. I love that. That was a lot of fun.
Good read. All right, Kev. You are up, sir.
All right, man. Look, y'all, I'm telling you, I was walking into my house one day when the lady next door asked me if I was a plumber. And I said no. But I would love to clean your pipes, bitch.
That sounded so good coming from you.
So true. So true. Good job, Kev.
Yeah.
Are you looking at me? You looking at me?
I almost spit out my tea.
Better mind your business. So did she.
Oh, nice. Yes.
That's your joke now. Let's see.
Joke. That was Tony's joke. Good job, Tony.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Nice
See,
joke.
you want to hear what's really funny is, see, Tony, I believe you, after a second, I thought about it. You said you almost spit out your tea, right?
Yeah.
See, I heard I almost spit out my teeth, and I said, so did she.
Oh.
Either way, we knew it was some
Either
kind
way,
of
it
sexual
worked.
innuendo. It
Genius.
worked.
We got one more joke left, though, folks. And it's going to be read by the one and only, I don't know if he's over here, over there, or over here, the DUM podcast founder, creator, Mr. Don Dario.
Yeah, nice. Nice intro, Kev. Thank you, sir. My last and final joke for the evening. It goes like this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
What do you call a biologist who joins the Marines?
I don't know
What?
Well, a marine biologist.
Fucking stupid.
Did you get it? Did you hear it? I said it again. Dumb, always, all the time, baby. That's what we do. That's how we live. Thank you guys for being here. Tony, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for adding to the funny and sharing with us, man. A lot of good stuff. Is there anything that you'd like to promote right now? Oh, whoa. Hold the horses.
Slow down,
We
bro.
play a little game. Go for it, Kev. Tell them.
Slow down, bro. No, you got to ride that. You got to ride that light out, man. No, that's back on. You,
All right.
Man.
So here's what we do, Tony. We play a little game. You just read 3 different jokes. The game is guessing who wrote the jokes that you read. So you don't have to give us the whole joke over again. Just a brief description of it and who your guess of who wrote it. Now, here's the thing. It could be myself.
Mm-hmm.
It could have the All-Star. Or it could be a combination of Kev the Allstar and I writing it together. So, your guess at your leisure, sir.
All right. Let me look at these again. So, I think the what was it? It must be exhausting to be a bird. I think that's Don.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey.
Good job. All right.
Yeah,
one for 3, one for
folks.
3. Next.
And the Elon Musk Madagascar. Huh. I think that's Kev, the All-Star.
Yee, the boy is on for 2 and 2.
Is that all right?
Right.
Nice. That is correct, sir.
All right.
2 for 2. That's one.
And I'm having a heart attack in the front. I'm gonna guess that was both of you.
Final answer.
Think about how we started the show. We were talking about something.
I
That's
don't know.
all I'm saying.
The final answer always
There was another Generation X joke. Okay, I think it was you two. I'm sticking with it.
Okay, final answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Got a big DMX on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did good, man. 2 for 3. That's not bad at all. That's good. Good job.
Good, man.
Thank you. That was fun.
Good.
Well, thank you for being here, Tony. Thank you for adding to the funny. Is there anything that you'd like to promote? Social media, websites, any shows coming up?
Yeah, for sure. My Instagram is Tony Garcia 0422, and I always post my shows. And this month I got a stand up on the 26th at National Comedy Theater. I have a improvised rom-com at the 23rd National Comedy Theater, and my very first appearance at Mic Drop on Friday the 28th. I'll probably see you there.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Good job, man. Thank
Cool.
you again so much for being here. Yep.
Yeah.
Kev The Allstar, you have anything that you'd like to promote, sir?
Got nothing to brag or nothing to boast about right now. You know the tag, KevTheAllstar.com. I'm on all social media platforms. You can check me out at All Stars United LLC on YouTube and Instagram, and obviously on the DUM podcast. But I'm gonna pass that off to Don to let y'all know about that.
As for me, shows, I'm got those in the works right now, but for the DUM podcast, go support the YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube right now, go click the subscribe button, click the like button, leave a comment, please. We'd like to hear from you. We've got the Instagram channel, we've got the Facebook page, we've got the Patreon as well. There's some hidden episodes there, and the roast of Don Dario on there as well. Support your local artists, man. This is what we do. This is what we live for. Some of us have to live this way. We can't live any other way. There's no way for us to make a living because we'll get fired, right, Tony? We all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. Keep supporting. Tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your tios and tias to support the DUM podcast. Remember to stay safe and have fun in life, folks.
Yes. And live to laugh and laugh to live, because without laughter, what's the point? You know.
I just started doing comedy, and thanks for being so kind to me and letting me join this experience. It was a lot of fun. So, seriously, thank you.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Peace.
All right. Later.